My collaboration with Kronos is it's much more of a collaboration than the typical paradigm of a composer working with an ensemble, where you just sort of are given a commission and then you just deliver the goods and then they perform it and you don't ever actually have to meet. Whereas with Kronos, I had several very early morning meetings with David Harrington, and we talked about, music in the most general sort of spiritual terms. And every collaboration we've done has really come out of those conversations, which is so refreshing. In working with them in their rehearsals, the process is also much more collaborative, and I really feel like they're invested in understanding what I'm trying to do with every piece, and are committed to, really understanding what I'm going for every moment, which is so exciting. What I learned from Kronos is that you bring the same sort of skills to an album, the Bollywood album that they made, or the Pieces of Africa, or all these sort of non-classical music. You're bringing the same skills that you've built up as a classical musician, and the music is just as complicated, if not more complicated, and requires the same sort of ensemble communication and skill that playing, a Beethoven quartet does. And I find the same thing with my ensemble, and with my writing. Kronos, for so many people, is their first exposure to 20th century music, to classical music, to 21st century music. And so that's a huge responsibility for them. And I feel that they have done it in the most graceful, beautiful, risk-taking way that they could have done that. And they've shouldered that responsibility really well. And they could have sold out so many times along their career, or gone with what was trending at any particular time. I don't feel like they've ever done that. They've always been leading the trends, and again, like discovering new artists and putting their faith in young composers, which is not easy, and they don't have to do that in order to sell CDs or make money or sell out concerts, but they do that anyway because it's what having a vital musical environment requires. To have that serve as a model for younger composers and younger performers starting their own ensemble and quartets, I think that will be the lasting impact that they have.